commercial nerve center of the north and second largest city in Nigeria, boasts of many things: modernity, structure, vibrant culture, leadership, commerce, great people with vitality in values, and pride in its norms and traditions. It is in this ancient city that Lord Frederick Lugard discovered a most unique and sophisticated brand of architecture, the Kano City Walls.
The wall is about 1,000 years. It was done in 1095, so that's in the 11th century. So now we are in the 21st century, so it's about 1,000 years old, and it took several years to build it, different reigns, spanning almost 400 years, because it was completed in the 1600.
A fort from wars and interference. In a 1903 report about Kano Walls, Lugard said he'd never seen anything like it in Africa. Parts of these walls exist today, close to 1,000 years since they were built. The gates, constructed 1,000 years ago, still have remnants that can be seen and vastly appreciated in the 21st century.
It has two values at the time it was done. It had economic value and it had military, or we say defensive value, because it was like a defense for the city. So the economic part of it is that it stimulated economic growth because many people were employed. And by the time the British came, they even confirmed one of the British officials. I think maybe he later became a governor general. When he was given a report in 1904, he said that there was nothing like it in Africa. The Kano City Wall, a perimeter of 11 miles, so surrounding the city. So in that respect, it was a great heritage of Kano, of Africa. In pre-colonial times, there were a lot of wars. Before the jihad of Danfodio, there were wars within the Hausa states. After that, there were wars between the Hausa states and the states in Niger, like Damagaram. It was a major threat, always attacking Kano. Earlier, there was Borno attack, even during the Sokoto Caliphate. But even before the Sokoto Caliphate, all these people were preying on Hausa states. So they need protection. And that's why they did it. And when the British came, it was also very, very difficult and impenetrable. They had to use the big cannon to hit the gate, which was, they didn't have this kind of military machine in Kano at that time.
The gates, known as kofar, have unique names and significance. They exist for economic and strategic reasons, for protection, expedition, and cultural roles. The original gates that manned these walls are found at the Kano Museum. A visit to this historical site reveals a lot more about the vibrant culture and prowess of Kano. How can these great national monument be preserved. Kano State Government in 2014 gave the gates a facelift, but more can still be done to preserve this national treasure. With its unique design and craft, Kano City Walls show the civilization Africa boasts of, and a reminder that our indigenous skills can indeed uplift our continent.
We are doing all we can, and one of the ways we do to protect these things is we seek for help. Foreign aid, they give grants. Well, I think Germany has done that, the UK has done that. All they do is come and restructure these buildings back to their normal, the original formation. And since it's traditional architecture, we have our staff that are trained on that. They are the ones that we usually use, just to make sure that these buildings do not disappear completely.